It's really been an amazing journey. 3 years ago, I was 305 pounds, high blood pressure, had a terrible bike crash on my mountain bike, and I was only riding my mountain bike because I couldn't even ride any of my other bikes because I'd gotten so fat and out of shape. I had this terrible bike crash, ended up in the emergency room, and I knew I had to change my life. And Dr. Barton's been a huge part of that. He got me involved in triathlon. He's a huge triathlete himself, and he knew that I was a former athlete, a former cyclist, and I went out and did St. Anthony's with him and his team and had a great time. They encouraged me even though I was a lot slower than them. And I was way too heavy to be doing. I think I'd lost about 25 pounds at that point, but I was still 50 pounds overweight. And they encouraged me and I finished it, and it gave me great confidence. And a little over a year ago, I finished Ironman Arizona. And nothing felt better than getting across that finish line. To know that I'd gone to the point where my own father had said to me a few years ago that he was worried that he was going to end up burying his own son. Dr. Barton, you meant the world to me, what you've done for me, not only for my mouth and rebuilding my bite and the aesthetics, but more importantly, just caring about my overall health. That's what's really important. That's what sets you apart. That's what makes your practice so amazing, is that you care about the overall person. You're not interested in just doing this crown or filling this cavity or doing these pretty aesthetics. You care about the person's overall health. That's what comes first and foremost. And that came through undeniably every time I've met with you, every time I've sat in the chair and you've worked on me. I know that you care about my overall health. You've referred me out to great specialists, who've helped me in so many different aspects of my life. And I got to thank my wife, Roxy, who's been there absolutely every step of the way, supporting everything that Dr. Barton said, but making sure that I follow through. It's just been an incredible journey. I got to also thank Dr. Pam Gaudry, who I did a film with, and who also helped me in so many ways along the way as well. Between Dr. Barton and Dr. Pam, it's been an absolutely amazing journey. I'm down 70 plus pounds. My body fat went from obese, truly severely obese. And now, when I got it done a few weeks ago, I was actually in the high end of ideal. Not just average, but actually ideal, which was shocking to me. I still got a ways to go, folks, because I really want to beat Joe in a triathlon one day. Haven't quite got there yet. But I want you to know it's possible. It's possible. And if you don't have a dentist, go see Joe. I tell you, there's nobody else like him in the country. I work in the film industry. I used to do commercials for dentists. I used to be the guy filming people like me. And I've worked with all the top dentists across North America, and there's a lot of great ones, but I can tell you this, there's nobody better than Dr. Joe Barton. Not just in his skills as a dentist, but in his skills about caring for the people that are in his practice and the patients that he sees. And he doesn't even call you a patient, you're his guest, and he means that. There's just a huge difference in the level of care that you get. It's made such a difference in my life. I'm able to finish these triathlons now. I'm coming for you though, Joe. I'm gonna get you one day soon. I won a couple of local triathlons, so I'll see you next year in St. Anthony's. We'll have a rematch. Anyways, guys, I just can't say enough good things about Inmira Dentistry and Dr. Joe Barton. Joe, you're one of the best human beings I've ever met my whole life, and I just thank you from the bottom of my heart.